2023 was a groundbreaking year for Save the Dunes in so many different ways. From kickstarting land stewardship on our properties to defending the public trust, ramping up our volunteer programs, and actually breaking ground on Barker House renovations, this year was eventful to say the least. Let's look back at some of our most memorable highlights from 2023. This year, we welcomed 2 new staff members to our team. Lisa Scheller joined us in May as our development manager, and M. Racine came on in June as our community engagement coordinator. We are a powerful team and spend a lot of time together outside enjoying the Indiana Dunes and at the office working together to save them. We hosted our anniversary open house on June 21st to celebrate 71 years of saving the dunes. This event was the kickoff of our efforts to raise funds to renovate our headquarters, the historic Barker House. After generous support from several foundations and donors, we were thrilled to officially break ground on renovations of the front porch this November. In September, we hosted our annual fall fundraiser, the Monarch Music Fest, where we successfully met our fundraising goal of $12,000 and were joined by friends, family, and Save the Dunes supporters for an afternoon of music and food on the beautiful grounds of the Brewery Lodge right here in Michigan City. We also ramped up our volunteer efforts in 2023. Collaborating with the National Park, we organized employee volunteer workdays for 2 of our mission-level corporate partners, Subaru and NIPSCO. We also held several volunteer days right here at Barker House to clean up the grounds and work on our new prairie pollinator garden. Our dedicated volunteers who helped steward our Stockwell Woods property in Long Beach joined us on site to prep the property for tree thinning and invasive species removal earlier this spring. The mission of Save the Dunes is realized through our work in advocacy, conservation, and community engagement. Across sectors, we advocate for our natural areas by identifying opportunities to influence decision-making and public policy. Through advocacy, change feels within reach. We were back in person in Washington, D.C. for Great Lakes Day this spring. Our team of volunteer advocates lobbied our Indiana congressional leadership to support programs and budget allocations that are vital to the health and vitality of the Great Lakes, like the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative. In the summer, we brought forth an appeal of a DNR permit for failing to evaluate the serious threats a proposed revetment wall would have to one of our precious remaining Indiana beaches. We collaborated with partners to work towards stronger state wetland protections, and we continued our work of creating a culture of pollution prevention in Northwest Indiana by convening partners, commenting on permits, and building relationships with both regulatory agencies and shoreline industries to improve communication. Through conservation, Save the Dunes aims to protect and restore critical lands and waters that make up the dune ecosystems through meaningful conservation projects that transcend jurisdictional boundaries. In 2023, our work in conservation spurred many partner meetings and opportunities for collaboration. We worked with the National Park and the Northwest Indiana Paddling Association to clear log jams from 9 miles of river trail on the east branch of the Little Calumet River. We also helped organize a summit and paddle event for the East Branch to celebrate the work that had taken place on the river corridor over the last decade, taking to the river to paddle over 6 miles out and back from Portage Lakefront and Riverwalk. In the fall, we rolled up our sleeves to help the national park remove invasive autumn olive from the Tolleston Dunes in Gary as part of a collaborative grant we are administrating. What a year for community engagement. We continue to expand community engagement into Lake County through our Hydro Flask Parks for All programming in collaboration with Brown Faces Green Spaces at the gorgeous Marquette Park in Gary. Later that summer, we celebrated National S'mores Day with the Indiana Dunes State Park and Smokey the Bear. Our new Barker Seasonal Forum debuted. This programming aims to share Save the Dunes mission across sectors of conservation advocacy, community engagement, and history. September marked our new venture into advanced recycling with a recycled bench project in collaboration with Nextrex. Our goal to keep 1,000 pounds of plastic out of nature and landfills will be rewarded with a recycled plastic bench in honor of past Save the Dunes president Jeanette Nagu. Autumn was here before we knew it. Come October, we hosted Campfire Tales and S'mores event at the Barker House, where we shared the haunted history of the Indiana Dunes region and welcomed community members to share their ghost stories around a fire. Art came into focus in November for an artist talk and woodcut demonstration at the Barker House with regional artist Corey Hagelberg, who created our 70th anniversary poster. 2023 was another amazing year for Save the Dunes, but we couldn't have done it alone. Membership makes all the difference supporting our mission, so thank you to our members, corporate partners, and board, as you all truly make up the network of amazing people who make our work at Save the Dunes possible.